Alright guys, so for last Catharsis album breaks the record for the biggest first week streams for a debut album on Spotify Nigeria. The album amassed around 10.66 million streams in its first week of release. That's impressive. So for last album literally made history. The album broke a record. For last debut album, its first ever album. So that's impressive, really, really impressive. Now I want to speak on the album a little. Excuse me. I like a few songs on the album, and I feel like even though this is going to sound a little bit controversial, I feel like the best songs on the album were released before the album dropped. The best songs on the album were released before the album dropped. That's just my opinion. But yeah, the intro is catchy. The intro is very nice. FOLA actually delivered with the intro. I think it's kind of raining. And one thing about intros, I feel like as an artist, if you drop in the project, your intro got to be catchy anyway, because that's what's going to put me in a state or in a position where I want to listen to more records on the album. So your intro got to catch my attention. I mean, if you're a big artist, if you're an artist I already rock with, I'll definitely listen to other songs. You understand? But I do feel like intros got to be nice though. So for that deliver with the intro, I like the intro. Echo, I like Echo. He dropped Echo a few days before he dropped the album. I even reacted to Echo. So yeah. Another record I like on the album, Golibe with Victoni. That's a very nice record. So you, of course, I love you. You is my jam. You use my song. Go on my other TikTok account and see just how many times I've used that sound on my videos on there. You know, so yeah, crazy stuff. I love you. Lost, of course, with Kiss Daniel is a jam. So I really do connect to most of these songs I just mentioned, and if you pay attention, those are the first 5 songs on the album. And it's not like I'm complaining though. I'm just saying it's an amazing album, by the way. I'm just saying the best songs were released before the album dropped. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, nevertheless, the album is amazing, and it's FOLA's debut album. So and I was on X. I've been on X. I mean, I've been seeing comments and stuff. People have been giving their opinion. Most people are saying it's a nice album. Most people are saying, the album ain't that nice, blah blah blah. Bro, it's FOLA's debut album, and I feel like they actually feel like the album isn't solid, or the people saying the album isn't solid feel like that because most of the songs were released before he dropped the album. The best songs were released before he dropped the album. So they already consumed and digested those records. You understand? So that's why it's looking like if FOLA hadn't released most of the songs, or songs like Echo, You, Lost, and he dropped them along with the album, bro, they would say the album is fire. So yeah, the album is solid. The album is solid. So like I said, FOLA's Catharsis album breaks the record for the biggest first week streams for a debut album on Spotify Nigeria. It amassed 10.66 million streams in its first week. So yeah, big congrats goes out to FOLA. Y'all should leave your opinions down below. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay blessed.